Looks here like Version1 is setting up for a fast garage push. Normally they go A on these kind of early pistol rounds, but Six is going to be under pressure immediately in that flash. Full blinded.
Yep, and already you can see the setup straight away. Flash comes through to smoke just a little bit too late to split up the side, and V1 taking any liberties with this one. Cleaning them out. Just dapr remaining as the lone individual on this pistol round, and the speed of which this round went.
That gives you whiplash.
Barely any time for Sentinels to react.
Yeah, Sentinels had no ability to respond to that. And that's the advantage of being proactive, having these set plays that you can pull out for a pistol. dapr would have to do magic here, and it's just not possible. It's done. And here comes the C explosion.
Yeah, but has to try and survive, but the aftershock is being pressured. He does get the one, but he's full blind. Still alive for the time being. The team's coming through, but again, those flashes are so potent. Then straight through the box, and no one really could stand up to it. Still a 3v3 for them. Now the spike's going to be planted into the back of the site.
TenZ has a smoke. Oh,
That's so much damage.
That did so much damage. Effy's now really weak. And what I was saying, TenZ has a smoke and a dash to be able to entry through CT here. There's a knife, gives information on a couple of players. Zellsis can't use any abilities.
And TenZ, beautiful way to just open this one up now, taking the backside control, and the team fundamentals that Sentinels are well known for. The stun to cut across dapr. Can't really move anywhere. The knife as well is going to connect, but luckily Shaz does get that pick onto Zander. Can they try and find and turn this into anything else here? Effy's just desperate to try and regain control, but look at this. Beautifully played by Shaz as he just tries to take the time, but he swings into it. Is there any follow-up? How have they got these two picks? A quick drop down. Six able to get that one on Penny while he was distracted, and luckily the coverage is there. Dangerously close to trying to throw that opportunity out of the window, but
that's a bit of that new patch. The Shrouded Step happens so much faster now. Paranoia immediately. They're trying to punish this.
Well, that's tasty from TenZ. Still the rolling thunder. They still want to commit into this one. Players stunned up. Zellsis running it down. He's got the Spectre in hand. Obviously quite accurate when you're on the move from time to time, but luckily dapr does put an end to it. By taking out Zander, he's made it just that more winnable for them on this retake. Okay, a little lockdown play in operation. There is still the aftershock though. Effys going to be using that to try and clear through, but the push coming through at the same time. The flashes are excellent from V1. Sick from the top ropes. Not enough to turn it.
Perfect for collecting the kill on Zander. Now Version1 have no smokes for this round. And dapr's getting them a ton of info towards Garage and B, while TenZ picks up Penny on the other side. 3v5 and Version1, they're struggling here. Just running around the map trying to punish dapr.
Yeah. Nice little nade there just to try and split them up, isolate a bit of a 1v1, but their paranoia is excellent, and zombs just runs right round the corner with dapr to clean up.
They know that they're going to be running into TenZ. Shaz Penny ends up falling there. Wasn't aware that an operator, by the look of it, could be down, but Version1 with another classic push. They're going to turn up the tempo, try and punish TenZ.
Smoke himself. Shaz is luckily covering it, but the trade. If he takes it down. Zander removes Sick, just dropped to his knees.
Sick's going to be giving them information if they don't kill him, though. He knows where all of these post-plant positions are going to be. It's such a waste of ammunition taking him out, but might be worthwhile. He does fall in the end.
Yeah, eventually going to be expiring.
dapr snuck his way in.
Right on the back. We'll see if dapr can get this beautiful timing. He's found the one. Quick little reset. He goes for it. The spray down, but he has to try and get out. Knife in hand round the corner. Sentinels give it up entirely.
They're happy to play the retake with dapr on the flank. dapr has such a great timing. Unfortunately, oh no, that's the alarm bot that just got put down. So he's still got a great timing. Zander is just so clean with those one-taps with the Vandal, though.
Ridiculous. Still, Shaz unleashes the Hunter's Fury. Across the side, he gets that pick onto Penny to flash round. Quick little flick. TenZ is really performing so well right now. Pick's going his way still. Operator in hand from the high ground. Sentinels need to try and get a bit of a move on though. As time starts to run low, it's more than enough for them. The legwork was put in, as we've had, but I guarantee you the pace is about to be increased once more. Quick little dash into the smoke. Zombs, let's get his ankles broken for about a moment, but the readjustment flash there takes him down. Sick at the back of the side. He does get the one, but not before Zander gets the trade. And now laying down that utility. Version1 setting up once again. The spike is down. It feels like they have been getting into these sites so consistently. That shock dart though from Shaz.
Another one.
Beautiful, nerdy in its nature, man. Gets the pick, now it's a 2v2. Just takes down one of the turrets coming through the trades. TenZ now, it's a 1v1 for them. Zander has to run away from this long angle. TenZ is going to be able to hear that one. Smoke dropped. Now he's sticking this one, surely not. It's time for the half, the one-way setup. Dangerous scenario, but TenZ just peeks around the corner and he finds it in the end. That is an 8-4 half for Sentinels.
And that is incredible.
See him in the corner there. Smoke drop down, and now they want to commit. Paranoia, dart, knife, flash over the top. It's a free sight.
Yeah, the knife and the recon just give them all of the information here. In version 1, they're possibly going to try and retake, almost to deny the plant. Here it comes.
Yep, dash through onto the side. There's Penny still in the play, but what a round! Oh my goodness, TenZ, you got to be kidding me.
How's the second? Smoke down for him to play inside. Paranoia stops a bit of the push.
Yep, and a utility dump into the back of this site here. Still, Zander is alive. Ready and waiting, rifle in hand. Wippie gets it as well. Dangerous scenario for them, but luckily TenZ finds that timing. Can anyone shut that one down? Yes, Zander gets the one, but initially traded out. Still, he is on fire right now. TenZ, another 4K for him.
I think this is all just a fake.
It is a fake. It's trying to essentially say, hey, we're lurking into garage, and Penny very low in terms of HP, but the Guardian shot finds his mark. Now Sentinels, what are they going to do for this one? They need to try and clear these angles out and play this well. Discipline needs to be shown with 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left.
Plant's going to get given to them, so V1 don't want to be trying to take this fast.
They just have no idea where version 1 are coming.
This is so dangerous. Right round the side, Penny coming through, and the Paranoia into the back of the gong.
Utility over towards the C site. See whether the nanoswarms get popped. They do. That's going to stop any garage. C, but sick.
Pick.
What an incredible shot. On the jump up as well.
Yep, the lockdown gets committed here as well. It's from dapr to try and secure the area for his team. Zander is going to be able to avoid it, but Sentinel's going to have the presence of mind to clear this back plat area. The trade is there at least, but Zander getting the one pick made it just more winnable for V1. They now have 3 players in the Rolling Thunder to try and push them away. The turret, well, straight over the straight over the wall. Aftershock to try and push them into these favorable fights, and the flash setup as well. You're starting to see it, Josh. The glimmers of V1, what makes them such a potent... Sitting over, yeah. Alarm bot, they kill a couple of them. There is the stun as well, just to try and push them away. Trigger being, of course, that alarm bot, but now we see potentially a little bit of a pop out. Sentinels showing a bit of hesitation, and you can see the counter utility that's getting used by V1. They're sending it all through. The flash is on top of it, the ult into the back of the side, but still, despite the gun disadvantage, Zander! What are you doing, son? This is supposed to be Sentinels really just pulling a miracle out of the bag. Fully blind up, still Shaz. Does get Zellsis, he's in the back of it, but luckily it's there. Quick little movement just to really see if they can get any sort of value out of it and sell the fate. The players are moving over, but it doesn't look like Penny is convinced. Right around the corner, but he whiffs. The shot goes wide. Still, he finds one as dapr was trying to find the timing into short. Flash over the top. Penny's still in short. They need to clear this player out. He gets the tag onto Shaz. He needs to find
no way.
his marks. How is he getting away here? He dashes forwards in the end, eventually going down, but not before he gets the 3.
What a god play by Penny. This really should have been the map sealed up for Sentinels, and perhaps it still will be.
God.
But that is an incredible moment of individualism. Here comes the Paranoia, the fault line, version 1. They don't even want the spike to go down.
Needs to be something huge. One player down for TenZ.
They're all grouped up.
So grouped up right now. How is he taking that jiggle around the corner? The flash. Sick just about gets it, and now this could be it. A quick little turnaround, Wippie. It's a 1v2, and TenZ in the perfect position for it. 3 kills for him.
Here from Zellsis. They've got themselves in great positions to backstab.
Yeah.
Zander gives up that B main position because it's doubling up.
It's close area right here. Sick has no flashes for this retake as well, as it is right about to really kick off and start exploding. Lays down the turret, just the preliminary utility that's being used. Shaz gets that one pick, but now the timing is beautiful from Zellsis. The swings come through, and V1. And what an adjustment from V1 here. Start to explode out into the side. Shaz gets the one. Still to the back of the side. Sick wants to try and anchor it. He finds it. If he can stay alive, it buys his team a little bit of time. He actually peeks just before the flash goes off. Maybe to catch one of them playing anti, but with the nades, forces him into favorable situations for V1. They're already deep into the side, and Wippie, well, looking for the ace to try and close up this one. dapr off to the side. Just playing in the boathouse, and
this is an intensely tough clutch to be able to get.
Just a bit of a jiggle, but not.
That's the ace from Wippie. He starts it with the opening kill. So still 5-4 up in this situation. But they're taking heaven control off the back of it too.
So smart. And the nade. It's all perfectly timed. The time they had whittled down now. Zellsis pop flashes himself into tree, and while all this was going on, effys is there. holding it down on the angle. The swing's being managed.
It's a beautiful post plant, and it's one of the most aggressive Ascent A post plants you'll ever see, too. That is a fantastic curveball for version 1 to throw in there. I don't think, Bren, that they do that in a 5v there.
I don't know if that was intentional or missed, but Zellsis not having it accessible for the side. It means there's a couple of players from Sentinels anchoring it. Now to pop through. What a dart! It lights them all up as they're pushing across it, and this eco is looking more than dangerous. Does look like the ace, but... Okay, the confidence to take that swing. I mean, he wins it out, and TenZ perfectly timed with that one. Goes through his own smoke, just right round the corner. He's been doing a bit of damage, though, in the meantime. He lurked his way into B, and he's started to even it up. Just a tad. Still a player disadvantage for V1, but he has to be re-cleared. zombs!
What a flick!
Holy whippie, how does he find that shot?
Such talented players on both sides, though. And wippie now has it all to do. This would be an ace from wippie.
There's no way he can do this, man. I mean, look at the crossfire the Sentinels have set up. wippie, he's only got the alarm bot. He's jiggle peeking to try and catch the corners. Surely Sentinels winning, and yeah, I mean, the spacing and... shock dart as well. Oh my.
And in the meantime, look at TenZ's position. He's pushed out with his operator all the way up to pinch them.
No way.
He's just playing to contain while ShahZam
what am I watching?
sprays them all through a wall.
Do get that one pick though, so an opening, and they want to capitalize. V1, they dash straight in. Oh, zombs and dapr, they're holding the crossfire. Set themselves up beautifully. Is there going to be a swing coming out from the stairs? Yes. Oh, this angle. Jiggle peek. Okay. It alerts him, and TenZ finds the shot anyway, man.
wippie's first jiggle peek was not deep enough to see anything, so his second jiggle peek, it ended up being too deep.
Yeah, and we see a bit of that aggressive extremity control that you were talking about, Josh. Off the back of that orb just trying to be taken. There's a pull. The player set up in wine early. The swing comes through, now a 2v4. V1 still look like they want to try and take this hit. I feel like they should save their rifles. They don't have money to bring into the next round.
They want rounds on the board, and it is not going to work. Again, Sick has an amazing time.
He might get boomed by the KO ult here, but still he peeks around the corner, he misses the shot, tagged up. Tried to find the timing, there's the lockdown, out of Hunter's Fury, V1 using it to counteract it, but the timing is impeccable. It swings through, V1 still going to be getting the 2, and now going to be going for the res. TenZ, you can hear the audio cue, he just pushes straight through the smoke, still, it's there. effys, what a swing around! He taps it again. I can't believe he found that one, and now the Hunter's Fury gets used anyway!
There's no shot! The Shaz just Red Bull clutches with the sword!
Needs to be careful now. Crest, trying to spam through, he's tagged them all up. He does find it, but a bit of run and gun from V1. It's evened. 3 for 3 in this situation. TenZ, updraft, up into the window to try and deny the plant. He's trying to find the mark.
He's given away where he is, though. Zander had no idea, and now he knows the jet is coming from this position.
Jumps around the corner, Zander, patience from him.
What a play! Towards mid and B, that they can keep 3 players defending A, though. That's going to be crucial for this.
Shutdown should be good to try and push them away, but Sick, he's already in. He's found that pick onto Zander. Now it's all on Penny still. The flag vulnerable up. He's quite low still. Look at that with the door closing. effys is able to get one, and it's a dangerous situation still for V1. Oh, they close it out nicely.
Great play there. Players there ready to crush it, and all the utility in the world.
Yeah, amazing conditioning. At this point, Sentinels are looking for a miracle, just one of those shots. Contact plays all over the shop. Able to at least get the 2 there, but Zellsis immediately repositions. He's holding this cross of his team as they're looking to try and potentially re-peek. He finds his targets, and right as the door's closing, that's enough for him. They just want to commit into the site regardless. They pulled a lot of the Astra utility out, but the players, it's a bit of a disjointed approach, trying to swing around the generators. The Sheriff's in hands. How is Shaz hitting those shots? He picks up a gun. 2v3. Little flash over it. Sick eating a chunk of damage just from the shock dart. Spike's still not down.
If he's trying to tag somebody that might be playing Hell during the midst of all of this, and he pushed out B main early round, so he's only just now reconnecting for this retake. 10 seconds before effys has that recon. Penny's going to look for a pick early. Sick on an off angle. Can't get the trade, Shaz.
Yep. Dashes away. 5 health. Penny's staying alive there. It's amazing for them, but not enough. Shaz reads that the repush was coming through, and he catches it.
This got Sentinels straight back in the game.
Yep. They don't want to slow down. Hunter's Fury used. Interacting as lockdown, just pushing across.
That's their lockdown.
That's their lockdown. now they have been met with a spray down from wippie. That has completely stunted this push. The chaos of it still detained. Is he going to clear the corner? He's just waiting right round. He wants to hunt down these players, assuming they're at the back of the side.
Effys got his rifle back.
Effys is back. The weapon in hand. Could be a critical mistake still. Sentinels, 2 players up. Zombs, a lot of pressure.
No way!
He goes down!
To Effys, who was detained the whole time!
Oh my
they just couldn't find it! As TenZ pokes his head towards there and just gets it ripped off.
That's a fantastic opener, but dapr responds.
Yeah, you got to be careful right now. Still, the push comes through into mid. Zombs! Okay,
That's the spike!
Giving up the spike and the weapon. Space being taken. Immediately the player's coming through, and Sicky realizes, got to take matters into his own hands. Flashes around the corner. It was dangerous still. wippie could be dangerous on top of it.
Spike
again.
again.
The shot right round the side. On top mid. Swing timings. Okay. But the timing from Sick could be everything.
They're
The players are aware. They're so aware of this one. wippie. You knew that he was just at least hanging around that tree area, at least from when they were faking with the KO ult, but now the nade comes through. They're looking for the fast retake, pushing through. And the kills, it's all going their way. Shaz left alone in B main, and with him spamming, it's immensely obvious. He does get the one, but can he do anything else? Oh, the Cosmic Divide, popped across, the defuse being stuck, there's no timing for it. It's round 1. Zellsis, though, holds it in the trade. It's too late with the swing timing, it's not there. A bit of damage being done, of course, to Zellsis, but he backs away.
Recon dart is pretty perfectly timed.
way.
Oh, Zellsis has just snuck his
reposition?
way all the way up. Unbelievable!
How does he get that still traded? But he's done the work. 4 players up for V1, a minute left. Sentinels are wondering, do we still want to hit this one? The hesitation is showing itself.
I like the play by Zombs actually towards CT, but it's not good enough. Penny gets caught, but Shaz turns things around with another critical kill.
Oh my word. Shaz goes down there.
They know that effys was B.
Difficult.
They know that effys was B. There was a recon dart used earlier. And Shaz, instead of grouping up here, takes the more dangerous approach.
They're going to clear him. They have to know. It's a double swing that comes through. Oh, effys just about gets the trade, and now we're down to the 1v1. V1. So close to closing out this map here on Ascent. effys just has to land the shot. The recon dart doesn't find it, in the spray down will.
Really has the raise that he can pull out. They've gone for a bit of aggression towards Arcade. He'll be flanking in the retake, but it's Zellsis that hits the floor first. Shaz going 1 for 1 there, not able to rendezvous away. Version 1, they have the sight, but I don't think they'll be expecting. How did Sick get another one?
There's a gap.
Yeah.
A gap in the wall, the aftershock. It denies the plant, but just for a moment. It buys enough time as well. Look, TenZ has worked his way into drop. A situation could arise, but still the kills are going the way of Version 1. Can they try and find the timing? TenZ a quick little jiggle. Takes out the swing there, but being shut down in the end. Now Zombs, it's a 1v2 for him. Can he do anything with this one?
This would be amazing.
The molly could be amazing. Just about forces the 1v1, but the swing from effys.
Jet hasn't looked amazing there either. I'm interested to see what development he's made on this agent.
I mean, that is a good start.
Does he
You gotta
even
be
need
kidding me.
Does he need the utility if you can shoot like that?
It's not about the agent, man. It's about a skill. The guy's got it in spades. It's just reminding everybody.
Apparently.
Now, they're not going to be able to reclaim those guns. Obviously, V1 taking up that position, and they've contact walked all the way through halls. The wall dropped down. That's going to be stopping that one. But do they know that TenZ is still here? Slight angle. He finds it. The crosshair placement was excellent. The nade. It's a little bit too deep for him, but still, he will not be denied. 4 kills on it now. Just needs to find that last player, and he might just be locking up the ace. What?
Rotate. dapr moves over and opens up Penny for the kill.
And we spoke about Penny as a player needing to find value. Quick little swing round, the headhunter.
Back-to-back thrifty.
More than value, mate. Was that $200 for that? I mean, you take that, sure, why not? And yeah, we might see it, the back-to-back thrifty round. wippie swinging round the corner. dapr, he finds it. Bringing him down, of course. Sick, ready and waiting for him.
Such great control, actually, from Sick.
Not allowing him to get into the side to try and get that plant away, despite the fact that it was looking so dangerous.
Zellsis also covering across. Here comes the ult.
Showstopper! Oh my word! A quick little flick around the corner. He finds it, and Sentinels, of course, in to capitalize. They push through the smokes. He's still holding on to that aftershock, though. The fuse sound triggers it for him, but he does not anticipate that TenZ was holding that one.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay there from effys, honestly. The aftershock was pretty excellent, but Penny also from his position on stairs only went 1 for 1. And that is a gorgeous retake.
See, it's very intelligent play from him to be able to know that that timing was being taken. A quick dash, though, into the side with those satchels. Zellsis has cut the angles up. The aftershock as well. Nobody can really play close. The wall dropped down. Rolling thunder. It's chaos and pandemonium. Just spread across this entire point. And now... Oh my
effys with a bit of a whiff.
That's a huge whiff.
Did he run out of bullets there? But Sick is the last player alive.
Stunned up 1v2. 70 health to his name, has the stun. The fault line gets sent through, but wippie just swings it. It's 3 kills for him. Forces out that res. V1. The side just needs to try and get this plant down, but still the kills just returning. Sentinels doing the damage, doing the work as they're trying to push around this one, but luckily the coverage is once more there. Ball's held down. Spike's still not there. 4v1 in terms of the plant going down. Regroup. Stun. Some space to try and burst down that wall. Shaz just on top of it. A slight pixel for him. 3 kills on top of it. The retake is great.
The retake is fantastic there. I think both teams played that really nicely. Version1 on the rotates to A.
Pressure on TenZ.
How does TenZ deal with this?
Holding down the flashes. Has to go for the spray transfer, but can't find it. Zombs from the back of Jenny. There's 1 to his name. Will he get the second one? The answer is yes. Yes, and gives him a good angle as well. He just can't be traded with 40 seconds now. Oh, the wow! Is there even a pocket for him to hide into? The answer is no. Zander uses it just to take the timing, pushes back onto the site, still taken out. Wippie, only a sheriff in his hand in this 1v1 with the wall dropped. The spike is dropped onto the site. Does Sick even know? Is he aware of this?
I don't think so. Sick was staring towards defender spawn.
You gotta be kidding me. The wall's about to break. This timing is horrible for him. He anticipates that he could be getting pushed from any angle but the reposition. 10 seconds. He's waiting to hear that spike at least be popped. And wippie took the gamble.
And he's not got enough time. Not even close. Sick was thinking about the backstab, but takes the better percentage play. Just wait. It's a really nice...
Weapons in hand. Quick little jiggle from Zander. He knows there's a player there. Shot! They timed it. He TPs right into the aftershock as they were pushing in, but dapr, what a timing. Could catch something here. Only gets to 1 eventually before being traded. V1, they've gained control of the site.
That was such a cool play by both teams. Not only the aftershock to punish ShahZam, but then Shaz was bait for dapr. Ends up being a 4v3 though in the post plan for Version1.
Drops down the pistol to try and open up the door.
The wippie sees it. He knows it's a fake.
He knows it's a fake. Anticipation for it now. TenZ with the ult. He knows they're all going to be grouped up around there. So much damage.
How did it not find a pick?
This nade from Zellsis just to push him away for a moment. Now the smoke, it fades. Sick has worked his way in, but he does not have any sort of flashes to work with. The rolling thunder, and Zellsis, wow, he's taking point for the rest of his team. The ultimate sets it up in hand. This smoke taking the opportunity to push through it, but V1, I mean, they're instantly running up on this one. dapr, he has to get some value here, anchoring away, but I mean, the angles are already being watched. V1 were more than ready for this one. Up in hand, Penny. He's happy. Just keep holding this one. A little jiggle peek to try and see if they can bait the shot and the swing. Now with the molly laid down, there's no chance in hell, and they even didn't expect that from Penny to just be pushing it. Good return from zombs, but Zander had his teammates back. It's a quick swing, a quick answer.
If there's any silver lining, it's that they don't expect Sick to be here. He has his ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. That's a 6-6 half that Version1.
Utility, aftershock comes through, the flashes. Unable to play the game. dapr does still get 1. Traded out. TenZ smoked off. He can't do anything. The nade pushes him just off and away. Now it's the fuse coming through. They're firing through with the pistols. Surely not. Wippie can't stick this. The wall. Deny it. Eventually, it finally does. The wall, it gets broken, but now it's half online. Zombs, so weak. The smoke as well. Zander, he's going to try and stick this 56 after his name. I don't believe it. He finds the round for them. They just can't punish it in time. What?
Yeah, he's a true raid boss right now.
And all the reliance on him. Bursting up here into Nest. Players aren't even just yet. The satchel, run and gun from Zander. Wants to try and punish it. Put a stop to it before they really get deep onto this site still. Viper wall splitting it up. Do they know wippie is holding right around the corner? He tries to catch the timing! Swings around, a bit of run and gun has been ordered. He gets 2, eventually taken out, but now the 2 for 2. TenZ has to get
what a trade.
Stuff done here. 3 kills and effys. Enough to close it out. The force by Sentinels. The big gamble for them heading into the...
Prioritizing it here. I really thought TenZ would go for that one.
So unusual for them. Still, Shaz gets that pick. Would have TP to safety on top of it. TenZ was catching a timing all the way around. It's so disjointed, a bit out of sync from it, but still zombs is the one who comes up with the goods. The players, they got into the site from that drop location. V1 just not really too aware of it. Still, Penny wants to try and make it dangerous.
He's zooming in with the stimmy.
Picks up the Spectre.
Whoa, what is that shot?
For him, V1. Penny is low. dapr could get the spray down. Viper's Pit. It's dropped down. It's going to make them think that they have to clear it. Zander killed him.
It's a disaster.
Unbelievable.
He'd thrown that molly out so long ago that Penny thought it was completely safe. But
You're kidding
Zander,
me.
he's now in the 1v1. Doesn't quite know ShahZ's position.
19 bullets. Spectre in hand. He needs to clear this one. The 1v1 Shah needs to win this one, and he pushes.
If Zander gets a single kill from Arcade, he has his Brim ult. And that would be devastating for Sentinels.
It's done. Utilities being sent back as well, and now you might just start to see a little bit of chaos sent through.
Here comes the Brim ult.
Purpose. There's the Brim ult. Zander still holding it, but a quick flick of the wrist. Zombs finds another one. TenZ pops his ult. With Wippie falling, we can at least slow this down just a tad. V1 might be looking to maybe try and retake this one. And oh, it's a beautiful aftershock. It denies the plant. It forces Zombs to swing out, and it sets up Penny for the pick once more, holding the angle. Shaz wins it out. 2 kills for him. What are you doing? Illegal plays coming out from Shaz.
Zombs looks unaware.
Not aware. Okay. Just about watching it still. Worst guns in hand, and they're still finding the value.
It's those thrifty rounds. They're coming for Sentinels at the worst possible opportunities. The breach ult as well. Sick is one away, but he's going to have to hit a nasty flick if he wants to be able to get this one online.
That's it. That's the duck and weave around the corner. The weaponry is not quite there. He is being pressured from so many angles right now, and the swing is there. Zander, what a play, and the call being made. I mean, just rolling thunder to push all the way through, trying to regain a bit of this one, but V1 again, not stepping off the gas. They're straight across the point. Once more, the sight in their hands.
What a Brim molly.
Yeah, the molly to stop it off, but they do have that Brim ult. Push them away, and Thomas is going to be gaining that kill. Still half on the plant.
effys gives his life to get that half down.
2v3. Quick little swing around the corner. Sentinels, they've got to come up huge. It's already half. They have to swing around the corner. He's just sticking it. And they're caught once more, unaware.
They're in heaven that they have to contend with as well. Oh, and this angle that we've seen fail so many defenders works out for Zander. He takes down the star player of Sentinels.
And he stays alive. Sentinels left wondering, how do we salvage this one? TenZ is down. It's a bit of run and gun from Zombs. Spectre in hand, but Wippie. Oh, he shut it down. 29 health. It's enough to work with, though, and now only 2 players left alive for Sentinels. This could be it. This could be the finale. dapr left alone, and it cannot be done. It's Version1 who are going to be knocking out the former Reykjavik champions. And at the end of the day, Josh, the right to represent North America on the global stage is not a given. It has to be earned, and despite Sentinels coming so close,